So here we are in the Nova Gate Observatory. We have just completed the torturous memory puzzle, and we concluded that our memories actually they weren't good enough to complete the puzzle, so we had to cheat and write it down. So now we're going to visit, I think we're going to return to the Grand Hall, and we'll see if we can't get inside the medical bay, the hospital area. So let's, we could go to the elevator. I'm going to go to the basement, which is the nearest location. We'll walk up the steps. Now you may remember here that we have the medical bay, but the door is locked. We can't get in. But if we look at this panel here at the bottom, you'll see that we can open up the vent. And we have these sliders. Once again, Wittard has installed another puzzle. He does love his puzzles, does Wittard. So the question is that you know, what are we supposed to do with this? Well, it's a combination lock. Actually, it's not exactly a puzzle. It's just a form of combination lock, and we have to set these sliders to the right values. Any info on how to do this, Marlies?
Yes, I have. We have seen a clue for this in one of the apartments. It was the apartment where that was still being built. We found something on the floor there scribbled with chalk, a diagram with crosses, and that was actually the solution for this puzzle. And it goes like this.
Okay.
First column, there has to be a well, how do we call it? A stone on top.
So one of these on top like this.
Yeah. The second also 2 places up. Then a space.
Okay. Actually, you could, if you just tell me where is the oh, actually there are 2 spaces. Yeah. Okay. So a space like that. Is that right?
Yes, the other one also up, and then a space.
Like so?
Okay, next column. Space, 3 blocks, space, and then 2 blocks, so that's okay. 1 block, space.
1 block, space, okay.
2 blocks, space. Next column. That's 2 blocks, space. 3 blocks, space. Next is 3 blocks, space, 1 block, space. Yeah. The other one is space, then 4 blocks, and then another space. And the last one is 1 block, space.
Oh, space, yeah, okay.
Is it at the top position now?
This one is at the top position, the yellow one, yeah.
Okay, oh yeah, I see. I had a lapse again. It's 1 block, space, 2 blocks, space, 2 blocks.
1 block, space.
2 blocks.
Okay. Yes, that's the
be
one.
it.
We make it look so easy. Let's open this door. Oh, sound of energies disturbed or something. So we have the trolley bed here. This is the location that I modelled, and it features prominently in the Baron Wittard marketing, particularly a scene that we're going to see in a minute. We have this puzzle here. I think that's about everything. Let's have a look around.
I think this is one of my favorite locations in the game. It's well, it's very well modeled. It's spooky, eerie. I like this a lot.
And the lights have just gone out. And oh. So we just heard some kind of noise and supernatural activity. But nothing is here. Well, someone's knocking at the door. I guess we should let them in. Or just leave them to solve the puzzle like we had to. But let's let them in.
Stand back. Fenrir has sealed this door tightly. Touching it would be fatal. He wants the amulet that you hold, and he will stop at nothing to get it. Only when he has the amulet can Ragnarok be assured. To weaken his grip on that door, you will need to disrupt his electrical energies. Waste no time, traveler. I sense a terrible power is growing in this place.
So how do we disrupt his electrical energies? Well, we can look around the room and there appears really to be very little that we can do. I mean, we can't seem to click on anything, we can't seem to... There is this puzzle here, but it doesn't really appear to be electrical. So how can we disrupt his electrical energies? Well, we can use something that we have, which is electronic. If we look up here in our inventory, we began the game with a camera. So I'm going to use that and see what happens.
Wake up, traveler. You are fortunate to have survived an encounter with so powerful a being as Fenrir. You cleverly activated your electronic camera and disrupted his hold on this region, and just in time, too. He has returned to the portal to regather his energy, but he will be back. You have work still to do, and you must do it.
And miraculously, from out of nowhere, we get another runestone. Thank you very much, Baron Wittard, for sending me this this gift. So there we are. I do like Paul Albertston's voice work for Baron Wittard. I think he did a good job there. We've got a bloodstained pillow there. Looks rather gruesome. So we have now in our possession another 5 runestones. And we have this puzzle in front of us here. Now, what do we have to do with this puzzle? Well, first of all, we have to open up this compartment. And we have to put a runestone in here, but obviously we have to put in the right one. Now, I don't remember which one is the right one, but of course our famous companion, who is always right, Marlies, I'm sure she knows the answer.
Yes, it should be the fertility rune.
Okay, and which one is that?
Well, I don't have a very clear vision at the moment, but it should be the one with the two, well, the crossing lines.
Yeah, I think it's this one. Yes. Okay.
Yes, that's it.
Now we've inserted the runestone, we can solve this puzzle. And this puzzle, this is somewhat tricky. The objective is to, you'll see that each and every one of these fuses has a colour at the head here. So this is black, this is yellow, this is green. But in the body, there's also other colours. This one has two red stripes, this has a black and a red stripe, and so on. The colour of the fuse is represented by the colour at the head. So this is a black fuse, this is a yellow fuse. The colours here tell you how far away a matching colour should be. So, for example, this yellow fuse, the top stripe tells us that it should be one space away from a black fuse in any direction. So that means that the black fuse could be here to the right, it could be here to the left, or it could be one down. Now the red stripe, it tells us that it should be two spaces away from a red fuse. So that means that there could be a red fuse 1, 2 spaces there, or 1, 2 spaces in that direction, or 1, 2 spaces in this direction. And the idea is to swap all the fuses around so that all of these colours are correct. They accurately state how far away the fuse should be. So I can swap a fuse, for example, this fuse, you know, with this fuse. But I'm not sure where we should swap them. So, Marlies, you have anything to say on that?
Yes, I have. Just a minute. I'm gonna tell the color of the fuse. Well, the first fuse should be the green one, so that's in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
The second fuse should be the yellow one.
Okay, so the second is yellow.
Yes.
Yes.
The third should be pink or purple.
Okay. Oops. Pink. So I guess it's this fuse, and we can swap that with the blue one. For some reason I can't swap that. Why is that? Ah, there we go.
The fourth one should be the bright blue, so that's in the right place.
No, we've got it. We've got it.
Oh, you already have it.
Dissolved
Okay.
into the ether. It is important that all 10 runestones are dissolved. Only then can Ragnarok be averted.
There we are. That surprised me actually. I wasn't expecting the puzzle to complete that quickly. But there we are. Won't complain. We've dissolved another runestone. So we have 4 runestones remaining in our possession. I don't think we found them all though. So now let's leave the. Well, actually, yeah, we can leave the medical bay now. So that's no problem. Now that we've left the medical bay, we're ready to continue our exploration of Wittard Utopia. And I think that our next challenge will be to find a way to get onto the first floor, to find a way to get into Baron Wittard's living quarters. So we're going to do that in the next video.